I moved here after meeting my wife, Ann Rayson, on a bookmobile in Little Rock, Arkansas. And 2 weeks later, she had been offered a position to teach at the University of Hawaii. So the two of us in 1979 decided to start Bess Press. We did so in great part because we were both socially and politically active during the 60s, and the Hawaiian Renaissance had just started, and also the state itself having a constitutional convention mandating that Hawaiian history, language, and culture be taught in the schools.
The work that we do is very much a collaborative and shared experience, and I think that the thing that's really stood out over the years is the depth of individuals we've been able to work with. The authors, the illustrators, the editors, the designers, these are all people who make up the collective, ohana and family of what Bess Press represents.
I met my dad officially when I was 13. My mom and him separated when I was 4. And I just remember always trying to find my voice. I remember my dad giving me one of these books, and I wasn't allowed to speak super pidgin growing up, even though I grew up in Kalu. My mom was pretty strict, pronouncing my words properly, and then my dad is like full mo, I feel like when I got to know him in that context, I started to become more like aware of like, oh, bro, that's where I come from. This is truly like the Bible of linguistics, and it feels right that Fitted is able to contribute to the commentary that Pidgin has so blessed us with for 40 years. And we're very thankful to be a part of the legacy of Pidgin to the max.
It's great working for Bess Press because they allow me to do the illustration and the design of my books, so I have a lot of creative freedom. I really enjoyed working on Hush Little Keiki because it was a challenge to figure out how to create a layered illustration. My friend has a child who's like 1.5, and she loves the book so much that when they travel, they have to take it with them everywhere.
Well, I basically grew up with Bess Press. Bess Press is 40 years old. I'm 63. I came home somewhere in my 20s. When I first started Native Books, I went to Hawaii Island and worked on a series of board books, say it in Hawaiian, and Buddy published them. Bess Press has been a really, really important partner for community. Both Ann and Buddy, their interests, they came in and really saw the need for educational publishing, so they offered a lot of material that was thoughtful, properly edited and presented. Their books have stood the test of time, and then getting into trade titles, working with local authors and writers, and now they have the shop, so it's another way to reach out into community. They've been a very constant and needed voice in the publishing community here in Hawaii.
One of the things that people don't really know about Bess Press is that we are an educational book publisher as well as a general interest or a popular trade publisher. A lot of people recognize us for the children's books, the biography, the memoirs, the gift books that we put out there. But really, we were founded on developing educational titles, and we still do that.
As I've gotten older, I tend to think back to the roots of where we started with educational publishing, and the fact that I have 4 grandchildren now, and how important ideas, reading, literacy are. And I think holding a child and reading a book and feeling the development and the interest in that is the strongest emotions.